My name's Saeed. I drive this E30 325i convertible in Zobel brand metallic. Originally it was a 2 litre when I bought it, and then I changed the engine to a 2.5, so it's an M20 B25 at the moment. And it's pretty much standard from when I put it in. Internally I haven't made any modifications or anything like that. Growing up I really liked E30s. My dad had one when I was little, and I just learned to drive in one basically, so I wanted one for myself. And when I bought it, it was pretty much a complete shed. It didn't even have a roof on it. Came with a hard top. It was a different colour. So basically what I ended up doing was just stripping everything down, put a new roof on it, got all the bodywork sorted, got all the welding done, all the rust treated. Changed the colour to Zobel brand metallic, something that was period correct. And then what I did was change the suspension, overhauled all the undersides, all of the suspension bushes and arms and all of that sort of thing. New exhaust. I did the wheels, I did the interior. Pretty much everything really. Not much left to do on it, to be honest. You know what it is, you get to see other people's cars, appreciate them, because obviously I understand the amount of work and love and effort that goes into them, so it's just nice to see what people are doing with theirs. And also coming and going to these meets, is you make friends, and I've got a lot of people who I'm quite close to now, who I communicate with on the daily. We're on the groups on WhatsApp and stuff, so it's just nice to catch up once in a while face to face rather than virtually. So it's nice to get out, and gives you a chance to bring the car out as well, because me personally I don't really get much of a chance to drive it, and it stays tucked away in the garage for most of the time, so it's just nice to get out and see people and see their cars really.
My name's Kenda and I drive this BMW E30 M3. I've had E30s over the years in my time, probably 20 E30s plus, from the age of sort of 15, well literally 16. I bought the car 8 years ago, saw it on Gumtree. It was up for £8 at the time, I believe. I knew it was a steal, spoke to the guy. At the time there were some people up in Scotland looking at the car as well, but they were trying to knock him down on the price. I basically said that I'd offer him what he was asking for it and not to sell it to these other chaps. I got there, it was a long drive. The missus was a bit not too happy with the fact I'd spent £8 on this car, which I then sequentially was putting the screwdriver through the bottom of it on the day. And I put the car in the truck, brought it back to Hertford, to my unit, where it then went on to a rollover jig, stripped down to everything, weeks under there, getting all the old off, back to bare metal. Then had floor pans, inner sill, wings, rear panel, front sill, new interior dash. It's been a long project, 8 years basically.
My name's Manch. I own this E24. I've had it for about nearly 7 to 8 years now. It's one of these sentimental things. I bought it because my chacha, going back, is his favourite car. He passed away, and that's the reason why it's sentimental, why I had to get one. Had to be this colour, had to be exactly what it is. The only thing I've done is change the wheels. So I got these off my friend who had actually a B10 Turbo Alpina. I wanted this offset, so it's an 8.5 at the front and 9.5 at the back. It's the best place to come just to see, meet everyone. It's just a nice, everyone's got the same passion. You won't find that anywhere else. You go to a supermarket. It's good, it's just nice. Oh, there's loads of plans. It's let's see if I can fund it and do it. That's what it comes down to. When you've got a family, that comes first, and then sort of like gets brushed away. But eventually we'll get down to it. We'll do it one day, if not the kids.
My name's Cam. I run Cam Ice. I've owned this for about the same amount of time. Started off stock. Third owner, so 2 previous owners were all old guys, and then gradually over the years, M52, 4-pot brakes, OZ split rims. Originally it was a 325. Basically the head gasket went, and it was between doing the engine again. It wasn't much more to doing the swap, so I thought I might as well do the swap. People say that bags it rides on bags, but it's a lot better than springs.
My name is Jack and I drive a 1991 BMW 3 Series. I've had the car now 7 years. I brought it as a bare bones shell, literally had nothing in it, and I had a donor car that I swapped a lot of the bits over to this car. Yeah, it's taken a long time, but I'm happy with it so far. It's my pride and joy. The engine is a BMW 2.7 litre straight 6 out my original car, which is basically a 1988 car. But yeah, done a load of bits and pieces, put throttle bodies on it and management and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a very special engine. It's surprisingly easy to drive, to be fair. I mean, if you don't like noisy cars, it's not the best thing in the world, especially if you put your foot down, but it's quite manageable. It's very thirsty on fuel, but it's a very, very enjoyable engine. It's one of those engines that makes you want to put your foot down because of the sound it makes at top end. It's a good bit of kit. That's why I love it so much. The community is really strong with old BMWs, and I've met some of the best people and really good friends over the years. And you know, they're beautiful cars. Like, as I said, it's a common passion that we all share, and it's nice to be around people like that.